Massac County Patriots come into this game with a record of 9 wins and 1 loss against the Hawks of Gallatin County, who are 4-6. This will be the 37th appearance for Massac County. They are 96-36. They have won this tournament 8 times. The Hawks of Gallatin County, their 36th year. They are 40-63. They won it twice, but that was back when it was the Ridgeway Eagles.
So, blue and gold.
The blue and gold. As so we look at the stats here, and again, kind of a mismatch. And of course, Joe Hossman, the coach of Massac County, has been around since dirt, and we made the comment in the past that Massac County doesn't rebuild; they just reload.
Well, in case in point this year, like you said, they're 9-1. I think their only loss came to Heron, if I'm not mistaken. Murfreesboro. But coming out of the river to river, and Massac, one of the most talented teams in the history of this tournament. I mean, they've got a lot of hardware.
Oh, wow.
Last year, they ran into a buzzsaw on Heron in the championship game. They're the number 2 seed. And for them not to advance and be in that championship game come Wednesday evening, probably going to be a disappointment for Patriot fans.
Well, last year he started 3 sophomores and 2 juniors, went 21-12, won a regional. They got 2 all-tournament team players back, and Isaac Hossman, the coach's son, and Will Harmon. That only loss was to Murfreesboro, 47-43. And I talked with Coach Hossman there at the seating meeting, and I said, what happened? He said, we went 14 for 48 from the field. And you're not going to beat too many teams with that kind of record. Let's talk just a little bit about that last game. Wow. Fairfield with a 12-point lead at halftime. They led 36-24 with about 4 minutes to go in the half. And at the end of the third quarter, they had been outscored, 14? I think it was a 16-3 run, something like that. And
well, I knew it was either a 27 or 29-point swing at, when Fairfield was up. And it was a tale of 2 halves. Fairfield played outstanding in the first half, and I don't know what happened to Anna Jonesboro. They came out in the second half, lit it up, and before you know it, they're up and off. And
I think they had a revival meeting at halftime. They got to. I'm sure coach was speaking in tongues a little bit, but boy, they came out and lit that thing up, and it continued throughout the fourth quarter as they outscored Fairfield 20-3 in that final frame. But that press by Anna Jonesboro, and Fairfield had trouble handling the basketball and breaking the press.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens now. Anna Jonesboro lived up to their seed, and they advanced to the right. The only upset we've had thus far come in the breakfast special this morning, where Harrisburg dispatched Hamilton County in overtime. Of course, that's, Hamilton County, the 8 seed, Harrisburg right in there.
Flip of the coin.
Yes.
What I liked about it as Coach Mike Chamness, he's been at AJ several years. Of course, he was a big sports standout when he played. They were down 12 at the half, weren't playing very well. He didn't get upset. He just kind of kept his cool. Said, guys, it'll come around. And they're in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the third quarter. They kind of struggled a little bit, but boy, then they got a fire lit, and they went on a 16-5 run to finish out the quarter, got the lead, and just kept pouring it on.
So we go back, we look at the Hawks that come into this one this evening. This is going to be the last game of the afternoon session. Then we'll break and come back for the evening. But, if you're Gallatin County, you're familiar with Massac County. You're familiar with Coach Hossman. You're familiar with the kind of defense that you're going to have. And it's going to be like Carterville was with NCOE. They're going to put pressure on you and more pressure and more pressure. And, for the young Hawks, it's going to be a matter of just try and stay calm, not get erratic, and take care of the basketball.
Yeah, the Hawks struggled last year. They went 4-21, struggled with some injuries, some sickness. But they've got a little size. Riley Rushing and Noah Richardson both at 6'5". And got a little sophomore, Grant Jackson, comes in at 6'1", Wyatt Fromm, the other point guard. He's been there last year. So they've got a little experience. They've got a little size. But playing Massac is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, just one of the things that when you and I don't know, as a former coach, if I ask you a question, you look at paper, all right, you're not expected. I think if Gallatin played within 10, 15 points, that's a good thing. How do you prepare?
Well, I think the same way like Carrier Mills did. They come out, realized they couldn't win, but the coach said, "Hey, let's come out, guys. Hey, we're just going to play hard. We're going to, give it our best. If we get beat, we're not going to go out without a fight." And they put up 17 points against Heron in that first quarter, and they played as hard as they
Sure
could.
did.
But they're playing sophomores against a veteran ball club. We'll go ahead and do our little intro right here. That, of course, they haven't got them posted. We may have to get them down as they are announced. But our starting lineups for this matchup are brought to you by your local Hucks Market. Join the Hucks Bucks Big Reward Loyalty Program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon, every day for a limited time. Download the new Hucks Bucks Big Rewards Loyalty. That's a mouthful. Their loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Get exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it all on the App Store and on Google Play.
You want to read that again? I don't think everybody got that.
Well, I don't feel so bad. I've struggled with it 3 times. Cole struggled with it once, and if he struggles, it's got to be tough. All right, posting the starting lineups. Let's see, what do they got? They got Gallatin's up. So I'll try and jot them down here as they announce them there on the floor. As they have got Will Harmon, a 6-foot junior. Number 22, Brody Smallman. 24 is Isaac Hossman. We'll be calling his name a lot. 33 is Brady Sissel, and 35, Ian Higgison. So now they give Gallatin.
I got him if you're ready.
All right, I've got number 2 is Wyatt Fromm.
Yep, 6-foot junior. Number 23, Grant Jackson, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 24, Noah Richardson, a 6'4 junior. Number 30, Riley Rushing, the 6'7 senior. And number 33, Kyron Fillingham, a 5'9 senior.
Okay. So again, they've got a little experience, but again, playing a pretty good ball club right here.
Hawks are coached by Craig Utterbeck. I was trying to remember how long he's been the head coach there.
Well,
it's been several years.
I think I wrote it down. No, I didn't. I think this is his
6th,
3rd or 4th.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that.
No, 3rd or 4th year. So anyway, we're looking at the Massac County Patriots. Going to be number 10, Will Harmon. Harmon is a 6-foot junior, along with Brody Smallman. Smallman is a senior at 5'11". Isaac Hossman, number 24, 6-foot junior. He and, as we said earlier, he and Harmon were all tournament team. Brady Sissel at 6'4". He also is a senior. And then number 35, Ian Higgison, 6'6". A senior. So, you stop and look at this. They go with, Massac goes with Higgison at 6'6", Sissel at 6'4", Hossman is 6 foot. Smallman 5'11", and Harmon at 6 feet. And to an extent, Gallatin County can kind of compete a little bit. As we started with their guards. Fillingham is at 5'9". Wyatt Fromm at 6 foot. But Grant Jackson at 6'1". They list Richardson at 6'4", and Rushing at 6'7". So kind of compare a little bit. I don't know if they're drinking that Ohio Water River or down there or not, but it seems like Coach Hossman always has little
few tricks up his sleeve.
Before we go any farther, most people are not aware his Coach Hossman's grandson Graham, 7 years old, has had his cancer when he was 5. They got it whipped. It came back, and he is at St. Louis Children's Hospital
Yep, and text from Dad, Andrew, who's over there with Graham, and they are listening in, streaming in, and he knows very well there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people lifting that young man and that family up to the Lord. And as he's sitting back, and he would rather be here, obviously, seeing his brother play. So he's kind of giving me some inside tips on Massac from his brother perspective. So we'll get this one underway.
And the ball is controlled by Massac, quickly down court. Give it out, fire down in the corner as Massac opens up, Gallatin opens up in a man-to-man defense. Here is Smallman. He'll run the show and then leave it for Hausman. He's picked up by Fromm. Hausman's going to drive in the lane, kick it out in the corner, and a long three-pointer is long, and the rebound cleared by Fillingham of Gallatin County. Noah Richardson will have the basketball at the top of the key.
Hey, here's something you don't ever see. Massac playing a man-to-man. I say that sarcastically.
Yeah, I know. And it's going to be right in your face as it works. Grant Jackson with the basketball, gives to Fillingham. He's going to drive to the right elbow, kick it out to Rushing. He's going to drive, lay it up. There's going to be an offensive foul, and that will go against Riley Rushing.
Give credit, Ian Higgerson, the 6'6 senior, stepped in front of Rushing, drew the contact. Full court pressure going to be put on by the Hawks. Looks like a 2-2-1.
And we'll see how Massac handles it. In the backcourt is Smallman. Now gives on the far side to Hausman. And the ball is slapped away. And it's picked up by Grant Jackson. Ooh, May got away with a carry. Throws one up. In and out. Tipped out. Run down by Fillingham. Fakes the three. Goes to Rushing on the far side. Again, straight man. He's picked up by Smallman. Rushing trying to back his way in. Nothing there. Now to Jackson. Fade away from 12 is good.
Tough shot by Grant Jackson, but give credit as the 6'1 sophomore showed no fear.
Driving inside is Hausman. They kick it out to Smallman. And Smallman says, how about that? Hits the three, and Massac takes an early 3-2 lead. We're 2 minutes into the ball game. Final game here of the afternoon session. Wide Fromm on the dribble, goes to the right side. Stutter steps, tries to back it in the lane, not going to go. They try to go the back door to Rushing. He fires it underneath to Richardson, and that was about an 80-mile-an-hour fastball with a basketball.
Had a good idea trying to get it across court. Just a little too hot to handle, as that's going to be the second turnover on the Hawks. Massac to inbound.
And it will be Brody Smallman will bring it up. He and Harmon still in the backcourt, breaks the press, gets it up to Sissel. Down in the corner, here is Hausman off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Noah Richardson. Gets it in the offensive end, gives to Fillingham. Fillingham on the dribble, guarded closely, goes behind the back in the lane, kicks it out in the corner to Richardson. He's going to drive, put up a shot, rejected, and pulled down by Higginson. Quickly down court, in the corner, shot put up, partially blocked by Riley Rushing. And it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the white-clad Patriots of Massac County as they move to our left. Orange and blue for the Hawks. Inbounds pass goes to Hausman. Fires one up. Bounce. Nope. Pulled down by Fromm of Gallatin County. 5:25 to go. Still 3-2. Bounce pass. Up ahead to Jackson. Back to Fromm. Left side. Rushing. Skip it across. Jackson leaves it for Fillingham. He's going to jack a three. Off the iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Higginson. Outlet pass to Hausman. Way up ahead they go to Smallwood. Leaves it for him. Little hop, step, and a jump. He's going to drive the baseline, lay it up, and in. As Harmon gets his first field goal, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
Right now, both teams trying to find some type of offensive rhythm. Outside shots have not fallen.
Here is Jackson, goes off a screen, gives to Rushing just outside the left elbow. And gives it back to Jackson. Fakes the three, takes two dribbles, lets it fly, brick. Rebound pulled down by Smallman of Massac County. Ahead to Hausman. Down in the corner is an air ball fired up by Harmon. Got too many Hausmans out there.
Too many H's.
Too many H's, there you go. Here is Wyatt Fromm. He's going to drive in the lane, kick it out. Fillingham wide open. Baseline three is long. Rebound tipped up. Richardson got the rebound, put it up off the window.
Good offensive stick back by Richardson. Richardson, as we said, one of the bigger players for Gallatin County.
Comes in at 6'5". On the left side is Hossman. Down low, they go into it to Sissel. Turn around, corner, three-point shot, boom.
Smallman.
Back-to-back triples, and all of a sudden it's an 8-4 ball game. Massac County on top. Coach Hossman paces the baseline. Trying to drive in is Fromm. Leaves it for Rushy. Now out front, Grant Jackson facing this man-to-man defense of Massac. Good spin move. And he does. We're going to get a foul. It's going to go against. Is that Harmon?
It is. It's going to be first foul on Harmon. Into the ball game for Gallatin County is number 11. That's going to be Colin Monroe, 5'8" junior. You know, you mentioned about the H's for Massac. So you got Higgerson, Hossman, and Harmon.
Okay.
But a pro like you will have no trouble.
So I can't hurry on my name. Wyatt Fromm on a nice drive. And it's 8-6. Massac by a bucket. Bring the ball up the court. Stop and pop from Hossman. It's too hard. Rebound pulled down by Noah Richardson. Gives it to Rushing. Riley Rushing. Tallest player on the floor, 6'7". Gives to Grant Jackson. Had Richardson posted, missed it. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, 8-6. Massac on top of Gallatin. Hawks with the basketball. They go back door to Richardson, puts it up, and he's going to be bumped. Foul may be on Higginson.
Officials are going to confer. One's going to say he had it on the floor. One's going to say he was shooting, so we'll see how they resolve it.
How about, I will say he was shooting.
You are correct.
Well, I saw the referee hold up 2 fingers.
So it's a first foul on Ian Higgerson, the 6'6" senior for Massac.
Richardson's free throw is good. And a chance to tie this one up. 8-7, 2:48 to go here in the opening quarter. Last game of the evening session. Second free throw hits the back of the iron, and it's going to be run down by Isaac Hossman. Hossman works against Richardson, gets it up in the front court, and gets the basketball back. He's going to try and drive. Good job by Fromm to cut him off. Ball is knocked away. Kick it out front to Harmon. Harmon on a drive. Nice reverse layup.
That was pretty.
Boy, when kids learn to use that left hand, makes all the difference in the world.
Hey, I would agree. There needs to be more people that learn how to use their left hand.
Yeah, okay. Wonder why. Well, they say everybody is born left-handed till they sin. So I don't know if that's true or not, but you are left-handed.
I'm riding with it.
Okay. As Rushing had the ball, fell down, picked up by Higgerson. Now they give it to Smallman. Down low, they've got Higgerson posted, but a three-point shot is no good by Smallman, and we go the other way. 10-7, Massac County on top. As Grant Jackson looks over the situation, has a screen by Fromm, doesn't use it, drives in the lane, and he drug that pivot foot. Got too spraddled out there just a little bit.
Spraddled?
Yeah.
Kind of like bumfuzzled?
Bumfuzzled.
So a couple of subs coming in. Number 4, Chris Garnett, a 6'1" sophomore. And
Hunter Box, 13.
Yes, sir. 6'3" junior.
Quickly down court. Here come the Patriots. Can't get it to drop. Rebound inside, looking in battle. And that is Ian Higginson, utilizing his 6'6" frame. 12-7, Massac. Minute 25 left to go here in the opening quarter. Massac holding their own pretty well. As Massac County, the number 2 seed, and you might think Gallatin would be the 15th. They're not playing like it right now.
Hey, Gallatin County's had a great first quarter.
Grant Jackson on the dribble, goes against Hossman. Monroe trying to backdoor, gives it to Richardson in the corner, back to Jackson. Grant drives down the baseline. He's cut off, kicks it out front to Rushing. Riley wanted the 3. He said he's going to drive. He's going to be fouled. That may be on Hossman. Caught him with a knee.
Substitution coming in, number 10. Harmon is back in. He's going to replace Hausman. That's the first foul on Hunter Box. 3 fouls on the Patriots.
Gallatin County with the basketball. Fromm almost lost it. Grant Jackson on the far side with it. Down low, they go inside. Richardson powers his way in. Nolan Richardson.
Boy, that was a strong move. Richardson going up against Higgerson, and he probably gives 50 pounds away to Higgerson. Boy, he just nice power move.
2 big bodies. I think Gallatin had a sub, didn't they? Did I miss it? Monroe came in.
Uh-huh.
I got that. I thought they had another one at the bench. Missed it, I guess. Anyway, Massac County with the basketball. Here is Harmon, top of the key. Gallatin still playing man. Harmon stops and pops from 15, back of the rim. Colin Monroe with the basketball will let it go from midcourt and almost nailed it. That ends the first quarter of play with a score. Massac County 12, Gallatin County 9. We'll be back right after this.
Teamwork. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Carmi Lumber celebrates the student athletes competing and wishes them great success. Depend on the team at Carmi Lumber for all success with your home projects. Electrical, plumbing, lumber, hardware, and more. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Visit them on North 3rd Street in Carmi or carmilumber.net. Carmi Lumber, proud supporter of area athletes.
Have you ever thought about the importance of a personal relationship with your bank? In today's world of kiosk and efficiencies, not every bank will take the time to get to know you and understand your financial goals. But at Banterra, we do just that. We have a strong local team with vast experience who live in and know our communities well. Stop by a Banterra bank location near you and get to know a bank who truly understands personal service. Banterra Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, Massac County on top of Gallatin County. And Gallatin County, the Hawks kind of held their own, Joe, for that
Sure
first
did.
8 minutes.
They started out a little rough, had 4 turnovers, but they shot 4 of 6 from the field. And then Massac County struggling from the field right now. They are 5 of 11. Massac did not get to the free throw line in the first quarter. Gallatin was 1 of 2.
Rushing goes in, gets it pass inside, and he is called for traveling. Good entry pass from Noah Richardson, but Rushing wasn't quite ready for it and did a little 2-step. So the turnover goes back to the Patriots of Massac County. Hausman will run the show. Here is Garnett. Garnett on the left side. Down top of the key is Smallman. Back over to Hausman. Looks, guarded there by Monroe, and he's just going to take him to school, kick it out of the corner. Smallman at the top of the circle. They go right baseline. Here is Garnett again. And Gallatin playing halfway decent man as Hausman, as soon as you say that, Hausman beats his man and gets his first field goal of the ball game.
No, I was going to agree with you, Roger. They have played good man-to-man defense and have kept Massac from really getting to the lane.
Here is the basketball. And a turnover. And a lead pass and going up and in. And that was...
Should be Hunter Box.
And immediately, timeout is called by Gallatin County. I was trying to see who that was that came in that had on the orange pants for Gallatin County. Be a 30-second timeout. As a 16-9, Coach Craig Utter back right on it. Does not want this game to get out of town, or out of hand, and wants to keep it fairly close. 16-9. The Patriots on top of Gallatin County. And did you notice Coach Hausman sporting a little gray, little beard, growing a little beard there?
Oh, I see that.
Yes.
As he's down there, Graham, you'll appreciate this. Grandpa's down there in the huddle roaring like a dinosaur in the huddle. But number 20 is Dylan Rushing for Gallatin County, a 5'10 junior.
Okay. I knew someone had come in. I just didn't catch the number. So Grant Jackson brings it down and almost throws it away. Gets it back, but wide open. They find Noah Richardson. Ball was tapped out of bounds.
Boy, if that pass would have got through Richardson, had nobody around, that could have been an easy bucket for the Hawks.
They line up 4 on the line and look for somebody. Here comes Fromm, puts it up, and not on my watch, and that is slapped away by Sissel. Hossman on the dribble, has a good screen, hesitation dribble, knocked away, picked up in the corner, wide open underneath.
Boy, nice pass.
Hunter Box came out of nowhere.
Sissel with a bullet.
Ripped. Wow. Hate to catch that between. That'd be like, remember the old dodgeball games, the red dodgeball? Here is Rushing, looks inside, nothing. Comes back out to Jackson on the left side. Tries to go to the corner, he's going to penetrate, bounce pass inside to Richardson. No, what's he going to do with it? He's going to put up a baby hook, and it's short, and the rebound is pulled down by Harmon. Quickly down court, he's going to go coast to coast, lay it up and in. Nobody's going to take him, and they give him a free ride, and all of a sudden it's a 20-9 ball game.
8-0 run right now by the Patriots.
Grant Jackson works it up into the friendly end. Drives, stops and pops from 12, off the iron, no good. Rebound Rushing, short, and goes out of bounds, and going to be touched last by the Patriots of Massac County.
Second offensive rebound by Gallatin County. Filling him back in for Gallatin County replaces Rushing. And then also back in for Massac, Brody Smallman.
Grant Jackson will trigger it in to our right on the left side of the goal. Gives it to Fromm. Wyatt backs it back out. And is going to set the table. He's going to try and drive inside the lane. Fakes left. Gives out to Fillingham on the right side. Fillingham, good spin move. Put it up and got it to go. Nice move. Kieran Fillingham gets his first bucket of the afternoon. But here come the Patriots. Goes Hossman all the way. Offensive foul. As Fillingham scored down here for the Hawks and went down there and took the charge. So 20-11. Massac County on top of Gallatin. We're approaching the 5:10 mark here in the first half. And Massac showing a little, maybe a little half-court trap here. Jackson gets it on a high post to Rushing. Outside to Fromm. Corner Richardson. They've got Rushing posted. Got a mismatch inside, but don't give it to him. Down in the corners, Fillingham. Now they bounce pass into Rushing. Shovel pass over to Richardson. He can't handle it, and it's stolen away by Harmon, and he tried to hit Chris Garnett, end up throwing it away.
Higgerson coming in. He's going to replace Harmon. It's the 7th turnover on Gallatin County. It was pretty close, but then a few turnovers, and all of a sudden Massac jumps out to a 9-point lead. Gallatin going to try and slow it down here and chip away at this 9-point deficit.
Yeah, Gallatin cannot afford to get into a run and gun with Massac, I don't think. They go inside to Richardson, and with all the wide bodies, he is called for traveling.
Hopped a little bit before he put it down.
But coach, we do that in practice.
See it all the time on TV.
Yeah, what are they talking about? 20-11. Massac with the basketball. Hossman goes to the left elbow. Gets it out, kicks it back. He's going to jack a three, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Richardson. Tries to get it up in the offensive end, but the defense quickly slows him down. Here's Wyatt Fromm in the corner, Fillingham. Give and go to Fromm, and good defense there by Smallman as he slapped it out of bounds. Gallatin will retain control of the basketball. On the side opposite us, as they run somebody along the baseline, give it out front to Jackson. He's picked up there by Smallman. And here comes Fillingham. Stands on the three-point line, tries to go behind his back, comes up, loses it, loose ball on the floor. I've got it, you take it. And
I think they called a timeout.
yeah, I think Coach Hossman very quickly. And
Going to make it a 30.
make it a 30. That way they will not lose possession. Because on a jump ball, though, if it had the jump, Gallatin or Hamilton, let's try to, who's playing? Massac would have the arrow. So, you know, should you call the timeout? If it's a jump, you get the ball. But
possessions. So if you can waste a timeout, still keep the possession. Now you get a jump ball. You still get the arrow.
I mean, he's only won like 4,000 games or something, so he's been around the block or two.
I did tell Andrew one of the things, we talk about the little idiosyncrasies of coaches that we've seen. I said, can't remember the last time I've seen him with his white shirt and tie on with the sleeves rolled up.
But
so
he's got the sweater on, but the sleeves are rolled up. So with the basketball, here are the Patriots. They lead 20-11, a little under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Ooh, Hosman wanted it. Down in the corner they go with it. Here's Higginson, right baseline. It's short. Good rebound. Will not drop. Smallman came out of nowhere and rolled off the rim. So Gallatin County trails by 9, 3:30 to go here in the first half. Jackson with the basketball. On the dribble, goes to the elbow, spin move, put it up, and got it to go just over the outstretched arms of Higgerson, and how he got that shot off makes it 20-13. Here is Harmon. Out front they go to Hosman. Down low, inside, good fake, shot up and in. And that is Brady Sissel, his first field goal.
And that's what Massac needs to do. They're having a little tough time. They've shot 8 3-point attempts, but once they get the ball down low, they can find some success. As Garnett looks like he got tripped up.
Well, the ball was slapped away. Fromm made a pretty good move. The ball was slapped away from behind, and as he took over, had a fast break. And
Garnett comes out. Harmon comes in to replace him.
Substitution getting ready for Gallatin County. That is number 1, Maddox Sandifer.
6'2" junior. Looks like he's going to replace Grant Jackson. Hawks got a lot of youth on their ball club. Bright things ahead for the orange and blue.
Here is Hosman. They free him for 3. He can't go. Rushing goes with it high. Tries to kick it out. The ball goes through Sandifer's hands inside. And the shot is good, and he is fouled. Isaac Hosman. Nice look, or not Hosman. Sissel made the nice move. Got the bump and the bruise.
Garnett is back in. He's going to replace Higgerson. Not a lot of fouls. 14 fouls on Massac, 3 on Gallatin.
This will be the first free throw shot by Massac. Sissel got it. Sissel now with 5 in the game. The lead is a dozen. 25-13. Full court pressure by the Patriots. And we got a foul. I didn't know it was going to be a foul or a turnover, but instead it's going to be a timeout charge to Gallatin County. They'll take a 60-second timeout, and so will we.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor, Abby Mawson, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand today's financial landscape and make sure you achieve your goals. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Let's connect. Start by giving me a call at 618-842-4696. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
.240 left here in the second half, or first half rather. 25-13, Massac leads by a dozen. They're going to put full court pressure on the Hawks. Rushing to throw it in, and does get it into Sandifer. Sandifer pushes it quickly up the court. Tries to kick it ahead, lost control, stolen away. Here comes Hosman. They've got 3-on-1, no look pass. Wow. And who hit that, Smallman? Or no, Harmon.
Harmon.
A no look bounce pass. Now it's a 14-point game. Monroe skip it across. That's not going to work. Here comes Smallman again, lays it up and in, and all of a sudden, Massac County has exploded and leads now by 16. Monroe throws to Rushing. Will he do it? Nope, he's just going to kiss it off the window. Everybody's holding their breath when you got a 6'7" kid.
Right. It's like Harris, the big kid for Heron today, had a few little breakaways, and everybody's, even as old as I am, I still get excited, think, oh, is he going to do it?
Yeah, that's when I made the comment, go gently into that good night. I mean, he was elbow above the rim and just laid it off sweetly. 29-15, 14-point lead for Massac. We've got just a shade under 2 minutes. On the far side, down on the baseline, they go with a Richardson. Give and go, gives it to Rushing, gets it right back, and he's going to be fouled from behind. That's going to be on Sissel.
Good two-man right there by Rushing and Richardson on that left baseline.
Richardson's the only one to shoot free throws for the Hawks. He is 1 of 2. 1 of 3.
That foul was on Sissel, his first, team's 5th.
29-15. Massac County by 14. Next free throw, Massac by 13. He hits the back half. Richardson with 6. We got 1:45 to go in the first half. With a basketball, a little give and go. Driving in the corner. Shot put up, and will it count? No, they call him for traveling. That was Sissel. Made a nice move there. I got the bump and the bruise, but said he traveled with it before the contact.
It's only the second turnover on Massac in the first half.
You see why they're 9-1.
Take care of the basketball.
Yep.
Good things will happen.
Here is Jackson. Trying to drive, he does, and puts one up. A good move by the sophomore. As he took Garnett to the school on that one. Here goes Hossman quickly down and gives us out front. Good ball movement there by Massac. Garnett now top of the key. They come on the left side. Back out front. 106. Here's a drive. Shot put up in the left baseline. Will not go. Rebound kicked out into the hands of Massac. Right into the hands of Brady Smallman. And Smallman gets his 8th point of the ball game. The lead is 13. Massac County 31. Gallatin County 18. Grant Jackson with the basketball. Being met there by Garnett. Still trying to drive. Still trying to penetrate. Throws up a prayer. Will not go. Richardson tips. No good. And the rebound comes down to Garnett of Massac. 32 seconds. Will they play for one shot? They lead it by 13. Hossman with it out front. Guarded by Fromm. Now to Garnett. Fire it over to Harmon. They're going to milk some time. We're down to 15. Get the ball to Hossman. Now back to Garnett. We're down to 10. And we'll see what happens. 1-4 offense. He's going to take him one-on-one. Kicks it out in the corner. 3-point shot off the rim. Won't good. Rebound put up, and that won't go. So that ends 16 minutes of basketball with the score. The Massac County Patriots 31. The Hawks of Gallatin County 16. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. It has been a pleasure to grow with you, to go through the stages of your life. I would just like to say thank you to all of my clients, past and present. And as one client recently said, it's like we are family. We strive to do the best we can for you, whether it be in tax season or out, and whether it be a tax situation, a financial situation, or just someone to talk to about how things are going. Thank you for counting on us. Stop by my office on Cherry Street in Carmine, or visit me at nancyjwintercpa.com.
Warm up with savings at your local Hawks Market. Join the Hawks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon every day for a limited time. Download the new Hawks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it on the App Store or Google Play.
Hi, this is Jack Jordan. All of us at the Jordan Neutrino Group hope you're enjoying the 50th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. While we always strive to win, we also recognize that loss is part of the game in basketball and in life. Count on our caring staff to help get through the toughest losses in life. Visit JordanFrenoGroup.com for resources to plan ahead, for great support, and learn all about how we can help in your time of need. The Jordan Funeral Group, Campbell and Sandbag Funeral Homes, family owned and operated since 1954.
To 16 is your halftime score. Massac County on top. They outscored Gallatin 12-9 in the first quarter and 19-7 in the second. Scoring, first of all, unofficially, Will Harmon and Isaac Massac split 20 points. It's 10 apiece. 4 from Hunter Box off the bench. Ian Harrison with 2. Brady Sissel with 5 and 2 from Isaac Massac. For the Hawks of Gallatin County, Grant Jackson with 6, Noah Richardson with 6, and then 2 each from Wyatt Fromm, Riley Rushing, and Kieran Philly. 31-16, you take another break. Joe will be back with all kinds of stats and stuff.
Whether you need to do grain or other agricultural products, you just feel more confident counting on a family-owned transportation company. And with SGI Transportation, customers are part of that family. We understand the weight of your work, feeding the world. The reliable, dedicated drivers of SGI Transportation keep your product and operation moving at all hours. Because when family has a need, SGI Transportation answers that call. Find SGI Transportation on Facebook or call 618-968-2471. SGI Transportation, the most trusted name in trucking.
Southeastern Illinois College is teaming up with Farrell Hospital again to bring you the world-famous Howl at the Moon dueling pianos on Saturday, February 11th. Tickets are $35 per person, $60 per couple, $250 per table. Visit bidpal.net/concert 2023 for tickets. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. with an Italian dinner buffet by Chef Michael until 7. Followed by epic snap, photo, balloon pop, silent auction, and the show starts at 7. Join SIC and Farrell Hospital for a night of dancing, music, and fun with dueling pianos concert for a cause.
Back here at halftime, it is Massac County, the number 2 seed, 31, Gallatin County, 18. It was 12-9 Massac at the end of the first quarter, and Gallatin had a great first quarter, but then Massac turned up the heat a little bit and finished out where they're up 13, 31-18. One of the reasons Gallatin County plagued by turnovers, they had 11 in that first half. They did pull down 6 rebounds. 2 of those were offensive. Hawks got to the line 4 times, netted half of those. They are shooting 64% from the field. They're 7 of 9, which is 78% from 2-point range. They're 0 for 2 behind the arc, and that gives them their 7 out of 11 for the first half. The Patriots of Massac County, only 3 turnovers in that first half. They had 8 rebounds. 5 of those were offensive. Massac got to the line 1 time and converted. The Patriots shot 11 out of 16 from 2-point range, which is good for 69%, and they went 3 of 9 behind the arc at 33%, and then they finished the half shooting at 14 out of 25, which is 56% from the field. So again, Roger, you go back, Gallatin County, turnovers, And then Massac County couldn't make one in the early going. They tried to live and dive behind the arc and then finally found some success on the interior. As I said, they were 11 out of 16 from two-point range. And so there's a difference right there.
Well, you know, count on your shooting percentage. How would you like to shoot 60% from the field and get beat 40? This morning, that was Carrier Mills shot 16 of 26 from the field with 13 of 19, but had 29 turnovers. So turnovers is the key. No matter how well you shoot, you give that other team the opportunities, and you know, that's what happened. Is we kind of look at that early game. Heron put up 63 shots, and Carrier Mills only put up 26, but with 29 turnovers. So it doesn't matter how well you shoot, you still got to take care of the basketball.
Absolutely. Possessions, possessions, possessions. And, you know, sometimes you look back and you say, well, you had a stretch where, let's say you had 11 turnovers in the game, but there may have been a stretch where 3 of those turnovers seem to be magnified because the other team may get 6 points off of those and get a little run out. But, again, very impressed with Gallatin County. You know, their size, I think, helped combat some of the size for Massac. And then Grant Jackson is fearless. He's going to take it in and go one-on-one against any of them. But it's just a matter of coming out and hitting the shots. And, boy, very few free throws shot in that first half. I think going back the entire day, there's not been very many free throws.
Except that opening game when I don't know if I still got my sheet with me or not, but there was, and that Harrisburg went 16 of 20, and Hamilton County went 10 of 20. So they had 40 free throw shot as Harrisburg surprised Hamilton County in overtime. But 3 more games this afternoon. We're going to take a break and get a bite to eat, and we're going to, Cole and I'll be back at well, let's see, about 6:45, Eldorado number 6 takes on West Frankfort, and then Carmi will take on, I should say, Hardin County, and then the late night special in Hamilton County and Carrier Mills. So still lots of basketball left. We'll take a final break and be back with the third quarter right after this.
At Top Shelf Discounters, our business model is high quality, brand new home furnishings at deeply discounted prices. Find us at 215 North Walnut Street, Carmi, Saturdays 10 to 2 or by appointment. And follow Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for weekly promotions and giveaways.
Do Over Decor and Boutique North City, your home for the latest styles and trends for women of all ages, featuring boutique clothing, decor, jewelry, handbags, gourmet foods, and more. Plus, Whitley's Coffee House provides a fun, relaxing environment in store. Find Do Over Decor and Whitley's Coffee House in North City and on social media.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
As Massac County, big second quarter, outscoring the Hawks by a score of 19-7. So we will see what happens as Massac will get the basketball as we start quarter number 3, trying to live up to their number 2 ranking, their number 2 seeding, I guess, in this tournament. Trying to drive inside, won't work. Here's Smallman, kicks it out to Sissel. Back out, 3-point shot put up by Harmon, will not go, and Massac gets the rebound. Here is Smallman, top of the key, down low. They go inside to Hickerson. He's going to pound his way in, and they're going to say nope. Going to be an offensive foul. against number 35, Ian Higginson. He and Riley about the same size, but he's got him about 50 pounds. Grant Jackson will bring it down as Hawks on a short end of a 13-point ball game. In the corner, Fillingham fakes the three, tries to drive, and he's called for carrying the basketball.
You know, you talked about this morning, Roger, about father-son all-tournament teams. Well, coming up, Eldorado is going to play West Frankfort, talking with Aaron Phelps, who's a member of the all-tournament team. His son, Jake, is a sophomore and the starting point guard, and so certainly wishing the Eagles. I'm looking forward to see them play this evening.
So no pressure on Jake, right? Richardson on a breakaway. Noah Richardson now with 8 in the ball game. It's 31-20. Hawks battling back. They're within 11. In the corner, nice fake by Hossman. He's going to drive. No look pass outside. We're going to get a blocking foul on Kieran Fillingham. You can talk about Hossman's, his dribbling, his shooting. I love his passing. So much no look. Wow. That's what it's all about.
Ron Weimler said there can only be one father-son all-tournament team. Just texted that in. Appreciate that, Moose.
All right, shot inside and scores. That is Sissel. He's kind of stepped up to 6'4". Senior, he has 7 in the ball game, and the lead is back to 13, 33-20. Grant Jackson's going to drive, uses the screen, and roll didn't work. Noah Richard rushing top of the circle. They give him some room. He's going to back it back out. Now he's going to try and drive, take it all the way to the hole, got it to go. Rushing with his second field goal, 33-22, Massac by 11. On the left side, here is Garnett. Now far side, Harmon going to drive, out to Garnett, back to Harmon, down on the right baseline in front of the Massac bench. Far side is Smallman. Back out front to Garnett, Smallman wants it back. And nobody's going to get him, and he's put up a three. It's going to be short. Massac runs down with a rebound, and that was almost a good no-look pass made by Sissel, and the thing of it was there wasn't anybody there.
Second turnover on the Patriots.
I think somebody was supposed to have been there. Maddox Sandifer comes in, replaces Fillingham. 33-22. Massac by 11, and they have 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Jackson will bring it down, works against Garnett. And we're going to get a bumping foul. That's going to go against Garnett.
Second team foul on Massac, first on Garnett.
Jackson to inbound it. In the corner, they go with it to Richardson. Noah on the dribble. Now comes out front with it to Fromm. He's going to try and drive it. Traffic, bounce pass inside to Rushing. Nice pass. Good feed there by Fromm. And it cuts the lead to 9, down to single digits now, 33-24. Gallatin County not backing down. Here is Garnett. Down low, they come inside to Sissel and went right, hit Noah Richardson.
Threw it right at Richardson. Not sure who Sissel was trying to go to, and they slapped fives on the way down as Sissel didn't mean to.
Right, and it went off Richardson's head into the hands of Chris Garnett, and he got his first bucket. Does he get an assist? Here goes Rushing all the way to the hole off the window. Riley Rushing was 6 in the quarter, 8 in the ball game. And Noah Richardson, the referee's checking with him. I mean, he caught that. That was like a game of dodgeball with that red rubber ball.
Isaac Hossman comes in as Brody Smallman's coming out. Tell you what, Coach Utterbeck's not afraid to work the sideline too. He's very intense, applauding those Hawks on, and why shouldn't he? Only down 9 to the number 2 seed.
35-26. Hossman on the far side, down in the corner. Give it a high post to Higgerson, outside to Hossman. Isaac drives around, gives it inside to Higgerson, can't handle it. And Joe Hossman puts his head in his hands.
And one of the things I was going to say, Gallatin switched to a zone, and the way that Massac can move the basketball around the perimeter, I'm curious to see if they can pick that zone apart. But that time it netted a turnover, 4th for the Patriots.
Here goes Grant Jackson, shovel pass to Rushing, trying to go into him, and he's going to be called for traveling. He got double teamed that time and nowhere to go. 4:23 to go. Massac with a 9-point lead in the basketball. Smallman gives to Garnett. Right wing, they come with it. Now top of the key is Hossman.
Gallatin switches back to a man-to-man this trip down the floor.
3-point shot put up, no good. Hits the rim twice. Rebound by Garnett. Outside the small one. He's going to go up from 10. It's blocked, and it's pulled down by Sandifer of Gallatin County. So Gallatin County trying to make a little noise here. They trail by 9. They trail by 15 at the half. So they are on a 10-4 run here in quarter number 3. Grant Jackson, they leave him open. 3 won't drop. Ball is tipped around into the hands of Rushing. Instead of trying to shoot it, he tried to pass it and had it slapped away. On the run are the Patriots. Trying to go up with it was Harmon. He lost control. We go the other way. And again, Rushing, I think, would have had a layup, but he saw Richardson coming out of the left eye and tried to drop it off. Sometimes you can pass it too much.
Yes, sir.
Jackson to inbound it. We'll give to Sandifer. He's going to drive in the lane, has it knocked away. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Hossman. He just throws it the length of the court, and then Riley Rushing picks it up. Gives to Richardson, back to Rushing. Right elbow, 15-footer, in and out. And right there to tip it in was Sandifer, Maddox Sandifer. And all of a sudden, we've got a 7-point ball game, and Joe Hossman wants a timeout. Wow, the Hawks not backing down. And it'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a minute break.
It's no accident that more and more people trust Hale Body Shop when they need collision repair.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop work hard to get your car back to you as soon as possible.
They understand how busy you are.
They also understand that sometimes life happens.
And if you find yourself in an accident,
remember, when it does, there's only one place to go.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi, way out there on Possum Road.
Mom is so happy at Wabash Christian Supportive Living. She enjoys herself, loves the food, and I've seen a positive change in her health.
Hi, this is Kathleen Garner, Residential Service Director for Wabash Christian Supported Living. And if your mom is still independent but missing out on socialization, isn't eating properly, struggles to maintain her household, or just needs daily support, Wabash Christian Supported Living is perfect. Wabash Christian Supported Living even offers on-site therapy. As a faith-based organization, you'll both feel confident our actions and conduct reflect your standards. Learn more by calling 382-2900.
Massac County with a lead and the basketball. We've got 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. Hossman will bring it down. Picked up there, up front. Now they go with it on the left wing. Here's a drive, lost control of it, ball slapped away, and Gallatin County comes up with a turnover.
6th turnover on the Patriots in the third quarter.
Here is Rushing, has it about 40 feet from the goal on the right side. He's going to take one-on-one. He's going to drive, stop, dump it off inside to Richardson, and he got it. Wow, Noah Richardson, and it's a 5-point ball game. Massac County 35, Gallatin County 30. Swinging around on the far side. Looking for somebody to go, and that is bringing Gallatin County fans to their feet. And nice little fake, 3-point shot put up, will not go. Rebound comes down in the hands of Grant Jackson. Hawks trying to fly down the court. Here goes Jackson. He's going to go coast to coast, and we're going to get a blocking foul. And Gallatin County fans are proudly showing their orange.
Getting ready to check back in Wyatt Fromm as that foul goes against Smallman, his first. At the line is Grant Jackson, the 6'1" sophomore.
He has played well, 6 points in the ball game. Missed that one.
A couple of subs back in for Massac. Harmon back in. Hunter Box, 6'3" junior, checks in.
Grant Jackson has played well in this ball game. Second free throw. Never missed 2 in a row in his life. And it's a 4-point game. Massac County 35, Gallatin County 31. Hossman in the front court. Inside, they go with it on a high post, give and go. Skip it across, wide open. Smallman, he gives a fake, drives in and shoots about a 10-footer. Trying to stop the bleeding. and it's 37-31.
Curious to see if Massac start to get inside and get some better looks instead of being 0 for 5 behind the arc.
37-31, minute 38 to go here in the third quarter. Rushing stands near the mid-circle and is going to stop and pop. Right side's too strong. Richardson tips it, gets it back, puts up a fadeaway, and he got it to roll. Noah Richardson with a dozen, 37-33. Gallatin trails by 4, and we're going to get a foul on Wyatt Fromm as he tries to stay up with Hossman.
Hawks playing with a lot of confidence right now and actually winning the battle on the boards, out hustling Massac for those second opportunities.
They have outscored Massac 17-6 here in the third quarter. Little shake and bake. Here is Hossman. He's going to drive in the lane. Stop. Gets Rom up in the air and puts up a leaner. Isaac Hossman, only 4 points in the ball game. 39-33. We're under a minute, third quarter. Riley Rushing with the basketball. They've done some isolation work with him, and this time has the ball knocked away. And right there in his, what I call right in his gearbox, was Brady Sissel. So it'll be Gallatin County basketball near midcourt. As Rushing throws it deep to Sandifer. Sandifer between the legs again. Backs it back out, 43 seconds. Will they play for the last shot? Sandifer tries to drive. We're going to get a pushing foul. Is that on Hossman? 2-4.
It is, so that's going to be Isaac's second, team's fourth.
39 seconds remain here at quarter number 3. Massac leads 39-33 over the Hawks of Gallatin County. They inbound it to Sandifer. To the right elbow. Now Jackson has it deep in the coffin corner. Trying to back his way in. He is called for carrying the basketball. Or palming the ball. What is the correct term?
Cupping, carrying, double dribble. I'll go with whatever you say.
Okay. Well, it just didn't look right.
I'm just giving you a lot of synonyms.
There you go. Whatever that word means. Trying to drive. Nice fake. Little shake and bake there by Brody Smallwood. He has a dozen. The lead is 6, 39-33.
And I'm keeping a track. The last 4 points for Massac have come within the 3-second lane.
Lead pass. Here is Sandifer. Fakes the 3, drives, cuts in from 6. It's short. Rebound tipped out with 10 seconds to go. Maybe a little bit quicker than he wanted that shot. Here comes Hossman. He's going to stop and pop from 12. It's short. Rebound is Rushing, and he's going to let it go from midcourt, and that's not going to get her done. As the third quarter is history with a score, the Massac County Patriots 41, the Gallatin County Hawks 33. Back in a minute.
When it comes to income tax planning and preparation, experience counts. Experience to know all the deductions that you can take. Experience and knowledge to keep up with the ever-changing tax laws, rules, and regulations. Hi, I'm Keith Butch, and owner of Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. For 42 years, I've helped people just like yourself for your tax, auditing, and accounting needs. Stop in today at Butch & Associates on Main Street in Carmi. Call 382-4151 or visit butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
Your family's care team is close to home at Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics in McLeansboro and Carmi. From routine care, vaccines, and DOT physicals to disease management, x-ray, lab work, and COVID testing. With 9 providers and 8 specialty care clinics, Hamilton Memorial has you covered. Plus, for those unexpected illnesses, our weekend walk-in clinics in Carmi and McLeansboro. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been.
Well, a nice quarter there for Gallatin County as they outscored the Patriots 17-10. And we'll see what happens. 41-33, Massac with an 8-point lead as we go into the final 8 minutes. Massac, the number 2 seed in this tournament. And the Patriots have all they can handle with the Hawks of Gallatin County. Riley Rushing in the jump circle. Works his way to the left elbow. Stops from 15 and nails it. Wow. Rushing with 10. He's got 8 this half. Now Hossman. He's going to drive. Put up a floater. Got it. And will it count? Yes. Isaac Hosman with a hoop in the arm.
Foul goes against, I think, Maddox Sandifer rather.
Hosman only 6 points, but boy, some of his passing has left, wow, very impressive.
It'll drop your jaw.
Rebound to Higgerson. Outside here is Harmon from downtown. And all of a sudden it's an 11-point lead. And right away, Craig Utterback of Gallatin County says, guys, we can't have this. 46-35, full timeout. Back right after these words.
You lock up your house, you lock up your car. Citizens National Bank of Albion works hard to keep your identity and personal account information safe and secure. We encourage you to do the same. Be very cautious when receiving phone calls asking for your personal information, online banking username and passwords. CNB will never ask you for your information over the phone. Never give out your personal information. Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking, member FDIC.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. It has been a pleasure to grow with you, to go through the stages of your life. I would just like to say thank you to all of my clients, past and present. And as one client recently said, it's like we are family. We strive to do the best we can for you, whether it be in tax season or out, and whether it be a tax situation, a financial situation, or just someone to talk to about how things are going. Thank you for counting on us. Stop by my office on Cherry Street in Carmine, or visit me at nancyjwintercpa.com.
46-35, Gallatin County with an 11-point lead. They saw the Hawks cut it to 6, but then a quick basket by Harmon, a triple by, a two-pointer by Hosman, a triple by Harmon, and it's back up to 11. 7:20 to go here in the ball game. 46-35. Hawks with the basketball. Grant Jackson has it, top of the key, comes to the left side. Sandifer tries to drive the baseline, puts up a floater, and he is fouled. And so Maddox Sandifer coming off the bench.
Foul's going to go against Sissel. His second, team's fifth.
Sandifer has not been to the line. What, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gallatin has shot 6 free throws, made 3 of them. Now they are 3 of 7. Kieran Fillingham ready to check in for the Hawks. He'll replace Sandifer. I guess the Patriots just shot what, 2, 3? Shot
Correct.
3. Hit 2 out of 3. Sandifer's second one is good.
Returning for the Hawks, 33, Kieran
Fillingham back in. Sandifer comes out.
46-36. Patriots by 10. They're kind of showing a little half-court trap a little bit. As Massac has it knocked away, tried to throw it over Richardson's hand, loses control of it, manages to, I didn't see the call. He lost control of the basketball. Ball went out of bounds. It'll go back to the Patriots. That's why centers do not dribble the ball. 46-36, under 7. Patriots with the lead in the ball. They leave it for Hosman. Ooh, he thought about a long 3. Drives to the elbow. Inside, coming around. Here is Harmon. Little weave, now to Hosman, down in the corner. Wide open is Smallman. Goes off the rim, and Noah Richardson runs it down for the Hawks.
Hawks still got plenty of time, down 10. No need to get in a hurry.
Massac has gone to the 2-3 zone. Here is Fillingham now rushing out front. Fromm. Wyatt Fromm with the basketball. They trail it by 10, 46-36. Unusual to see Massac in a zone. And there is a turnover. Here is Hosman. He's going to take it all the way and count the basket, and a foul on Fromm. So Hosman try to make 3 the hard way, 48-36.
That foul was the second on Fromm.
Hosman, just a junior, picks up another one. He's got 9. He's got 5 this quarter. You knew he'd come around when it come down to crunch time. Grant Jackson with the basketball on the far side. 49-36. Massac by 13. Here is Jackson, and almost stolen away. It does, goes out of bounds, and they say it belongs to the Hawks of Gallatin County. 5:52 to go on the ball game, 49-36. Jackson has it down deep on the right baseline. Skip it across to Fromm. Fakes right. Trying to penetrate that zone. Jackson says, how about a three? That's off the iron. Ball is tipped out. Fillingham runs it down. He's going to take it. No look pass to Rushing. Wow, good pass from Fillingham. Rushing with a dozen.
Utterback jumping up and down, shouting out defensive instructions.
Trying to half-court press. Here's a three-point shot put up by Hossman. Boy, that'll
deflate your sails.
Wow. 52-38. It's back to a 14-point advantage. Almost a steal there. Oh, nice spin move by Jackson. Stole it away. Here comes Hossman off the window. And Gallatin just about, I believe, needs a timeout, Joe, or close to it. It's back to 16 now, 54-38.
Kind of a game of spurts here the last few minutes. Gallatin can claw back, and then all of a sudden it seems like Massac just goes on a 6-8 point run.
Here's Jackson, another one from downtown. He hits that one.
That'll help out.
Jackson with 10. 54-41. Well, you know, they went to that three-point, or went to that zone to try and Rushing was pretty well scoring at will. And it's kind of slowed them down and enabled a fast break.
Well, regardless of the outcome or what the score is going to say at the end of the game, very impressed with what I've seen out of the Hawks. They have certainly given Massac County everything that they want and then some.
Yeah, that's one of those situations you don't expect to win. Just come out here and play hard. Hossman, long three. And Isaac Hossman has come to play. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 this quarter. There's that 2-3 zone again. Fromm on the dribble, trying to penetrate, bounce out to Sandifer. He'll try from downtown. Rolls around, no good. Rebound is cleared by Sissel. Patriots on the attack. They lead it by 16, 57-41. Leave it for Smallman. Drives, step back, and he's not going to take it. Now Hossman puts it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go, and we got a foul on Richardson. Well, you know, the same thing with Hossman. He only had 2 points at halftime, had 4 points after the third quarter. Now he's just taking over the game right now.
And you're right, Roger. Even before he went on this little run here, you said sometimes you just got to get it in the hands, and it's going to be in his. And so far, he's making things happen.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. He's got 14 this quarter.
What do you only have at half? 4?
2.
2?
And got 2 in the third quarter. Hit them both. 59-41. People are going to see that final score and say, well, it was kind of lopsided, but when you've seen this game and how it's went, Gallatin County's gave them all they want. There is a turnover. Lead pass, and here is Harmon off the window. Harmon with 15. The lead is 20. 61-41. And Coach Hossman has finally sat down on the bench. That is unusual. Here's Grant Jackson. Works the left side. Skip pass across to Sandifer. Sandifer looks right and dribbles and kicks it out to Jackson. Stands near the eagle there in the middle of the court. There's a three-point shot put up by Riley Rushing. Rushing has come to play. 10, 12, 15. He and Richardson have 27 of the 44. Down low, they go inside to Higginson. He's going to drive, put it up, blocked by Richardson, and they call a foul.
And the fouls on Richardson, his second. Higginson at the line.
So Higginson will go to the line and shoot the two-shot foul. Got it.
Back in for Gallatin County, Wyatt Fromm.
Also for Massac, Jack Turner, a 6-foot sophomore, makes his first appearance. Garnett checks back in. You know, when you got a lead like this, you can kind of rest your players just a little bit. That second one is good as well. 63-44 as they have exploded here in this fourth quarter. A timeout is called by Gallatin County. They trail by 19, back in 1 minute.
Family medicine providers care for everyone in your family through all stages of life. If you need a primary care provider, Farrell Hospital has 3 new family medicine physicians accepting new patients. Dr. Clay Ford in Harrisburg, Dr. Samantha Mosby in Eldorado, and Dr. Chris Moore in McLeansboro for quality, convenient primary care close to home for both adults and children. Visit farrellhospital.org and call to make your appointment today.
Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi has over 500 eyeglass frames to choose from in stock. Also, a large selection of designer sunglass, non-prescription or prescription. Taylor Eye Care treats every patient like a member of their family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Call Taylor Eye Care at 618-382-4683 for your next eye exam. That's 618-382-4683. Taylor Eye Care, excellence in eye care.
63-44, Gallatin County now on the short end of a 19-point ball game. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remain in this. Coach Osman has put some bench in, still got a few starters. Gallatin County tried to inbound it. The Jackson ball was tipped away, stolen by Higginson. Here he comes, knocked away from behind by Richardson. And that's why you don't want the center dribbling the ball. Here's Riley Rushing. Rushing's going to go to the hole. He has it knocked away. We go the other way. No look pass inside, reverse layup, and that was
number 13, so Hunter Box with a basket.
Yeah, 65-44. Now Massac has gone back to their man defense. And that zone really kind of threw Gallatin a little bit for a loop as they struggled, and they were able to force some turnovers and get some fast break points.
Well, one of the things, Gallatin doesn't shoot very many threes, and so when they packed that zone in, forced them to shoot outside.
Sandifer misses. Rushing gets the rebound. Rushing has 9 in a quarter, 17 in the ball game, after only having 2 the first half. Gallatin County in trouble right now. They're going to call a walk. Nope, they're going to call a foul.
So the foul's going to go against Maddox Sandifer.
And that sends
Shooting 2 from Massac County, 25, Jackson Lee.
Jackson Lee, a 6'4" junior. They just...
Not a lot of seniors, I'm counting 2 seniors on, actually 3 seniors on Coach Hossman's squad.
And this is Jackson Lee's first appearance as a 6'4" senior. He makes the first one, he'll get a second one. And just a dab short, and Gallatin County's got a bunch of whole new bodies. Here's Isaac Walters. Now with the basketball. Walters, 6-foot junior, gives it to Thacker Fromm, knocked away. Back to Fromm, he's open for 3 off the iron, and Gallatin ball is still being tipped. It's going to go out of bounds, saved by the Patriots. And here comes Massac. Higginson quickly ahead to Garnett. Garnett drives to the elbow, fires it way out. 3-point shot off the back of the rim. Higginson has the rebound, has it knocked away. Here's Walters, gets it up in the front court to Dylan Rushing. Rushing with the basketball. Looks left, picks up his dribble. Down inside, they come with it. That is Walters. Fires out to
Raymond Gray, number 34.
He's a 6'2" junior. We're going to get a foul on the shot. Goes against Gallatin County.
Beyond Walters.
49.2 seconds. Not a matter of who right now, just a matter of how much. 65-46. Hard to believe. With about 2 minutes left in the third quarter, it was a 6-point ball game.
Well, I mean, you go back 12-9, Massac up 3 at the end of the first quarter. It was 31-18. Massac, as that free throw's missed, comes down to Garnett. They were down 13 at half. Gallatin only down 8 at the end of the third quarter. So, boy, Massac, they can put some points up in a hurry.
As they're going to try and dribble it out, here is Garnett. He's going to drive, put up a shot. Nope. Rebound run down by the Hawks. Here is Walters. Now to Rushing. Rushing fakes left, goes right. Trying to penetrate inside. Nothing there. Shot put up by Gallatin, won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Massac County Patriots. And it is winding down 8-7-6. And this is your final. It's going to be by a score as Massac County pulls away there at the end and wins it by a score of 65-46. We'll figure up stats and we'll be right back.
Roark Transport in Carmi has earned a reputation of dependable hauling that many in this area have depended on. Roark Transport now also offers rock, dirt, and lime hauling from parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Roark Transport can handle all your rock and dirt hauling needs. Farmers can also depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. For your next driveway or parking lot job, remember Roark Transport for fast, dependable service. Call Roark Transport today at 265-3665.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Your final once again as Massac knocks out Gallatin 65-46. Good ball game. Gallatin made a run, got back within 6 in the third quarter, but Patriots showing why they're number 2 as they win it, going away by 21. Look at the scoring for the Patriots of Massac County. They were led by Isaac Hussman, who had 19. He got 15 of those in the fourth quarter. Brady Smallwood with 12, 15 from Will Harmon. And we go down the row. Sissel with 7, Higginson with 4, Garnett with 2, Box with 6, and Jackson Lee with a free throw. For the Hawks of Gallatin County, they were paced by Riley Rushing, who had 17. He got 9 of those in the fourth quarter. 12 points from Noah Richardson, 10 from Grant Jackson. Wyatt Fromm and Karen Fillingham each with 2, and then 3 from Maddox Sandifer. So, you look at Gallatin, they had 3 kids in double figures. So did Massac, but they just had more.
Right, and you take a look here at the stats. Gallatin County ended up shooting for the ball game. They were 19 out of 32, which is 59%. And you look at their stat line, you think, man, what an impressive game. And it was.
They played well.
Absolutely. But certainly turnovers was the main thing. They ended up with 18. As they did have 11 in the first half, 7 in the second half. They had a total of 14 rebounds in the ball game. 6 of those were offensive. Gallatin County went 50% from the charity stripe as they were 4 out of 8 for the ball game. As I mentioned, they were 19 out of 32 shooting at 59% for the ball game. They were 17 out of 23 from field goal range, and they were 2 of 9 from behind the arc. Massac, on the other hand, 10 turnovers in the ball game, 19 rebounds. They had 11 offensive rebounds in the game. Wow. So that's a pretty big margin right there. They were 67% from the free throw line at 6 out of 9, and they shot 59% from the field at 27 out of 46%. They were cold from three-point land, but once they got inside the arc, they were lights out.
All right, so that wraps up the final game here of the afternoon session as Massac will advance, and they will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. They will take on the Wildcats of Anna Jonesboro. Gallatin County will tee it up in the morning at 10 o'clock when they take on Fairfield. Well, we're going to take a little break for lunch, for supper, and Cole Carter and I will be back at around 6:45 for the number 6 Eldorado Eagles taking on the West Frankfort Redbirds. So special thanks to our sponsors, J.C. Tensley, the boss back at the station. For my partner in crime, Joey Lane, I'm Roger Hobbs. We'll catch you later.